Alright, this is basically a bug fixing stream. Keyboard improvement suggestions. I should go through this in the other order. Sort oldest first. Okay. TMX still does not work. GDB still does not work. Still not compatible with iOS 10. Nothing I can really do about this. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of issues I cannot do anything about. Road to Docker. There are quite a number of feature requests regarding people saying the keyboard sucks, which they're probably right about, but but what am I supposed to do about it? Voiceover support. Improve the performance. I don't know how easy that is. Oh yeah, I do have a list of issues that I assigned myself to, but yeah, let's just go through the whole list. GNU screen. This is still not working. strace, also still not working. Still not working. Alright, second page. This is because netlink. So we're going to ignore that. I have a large... Ooh, this is fixed. I can close this. This has been fixed. Alright, bad. Nice. One issue down. Hello, mount folders from other file providers. That's hard. We'll skip that. File provider sucks. I did just do a rewrite of the entire thing. So I'm going to close this now. Okay. This I'm going to ignore. Somebody wants Fuse to work. Not now. Device for... I think there's multiple issues about like share sheet things. Someday we will have a share sheet. We'll have a way to send files to ish through the share sheet. Hey there. Also, nice dab. So, Python 3 cannot write file. This one I assigned myself to, so yeah, we'll leave that. URL scheme. Meh. Cannot find name of TTY. This is still not fixed. Ping doesn't work. This I never made any attempt to fix. Emojis incorrect character. I'm going to assign myself to that because that seems like a fun bug. The first emoji you type, appears as this character, which I think is a thorn. Does this zoom correctly show up on OBS? Not really. Oh well. But yeah, I do really want to fix that. Lower screen covered by meta keys with Apple keyboard attached. I have this exact iPad, so I'm just going to test this right now and see if I can. I'm going to go grab a cable and see if I can get the iPad screen on stream. Give me a sec. Okay. So, where's QuickTime? I do have an OBS source set up. I think it's window capture, but okay. Let's see. New movie recording. No, not what I wanted. Wrong camera. Wrong. Okay, but we do have the OBS source showing up, so there we go, iPad. Okay, now this is... Okay, let's move this to the other screen, and so it's just being showed by OBS. Okay. And now OBS is saying encoding overloaded. What to do? Yeah, the problem with this is it covers almost the entire screen. I might just make a new scene. Let's see. Existing window capture. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a Twitch follow notification. Thanks for the follow, Redbug26, if I remember right. Okay, and now the problem... Okay, you know what? I want to add a display capture here. Let's try and add, like, both... Let's try and add both things to the same source and see if this doesn't look completely ridiculous. See if there's a way to do this without looking completely ridiculous. Like, maybe, like... this? Yeah, that's acceptable. Alright. Alright, what iPad do I have? I have the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Okay, so the bug that was reported is the meta keys cover the lower key screen in the when you run Emacs. Okay, let's install Emacs. Let's also crank up the font size so you can actually see anything here. Hold on, this didn't work very well. Okay, there we go, now it's working. I don't know why the window just froze. Okay, I can't minimize it, I guess. I have to just tolerate it. I have to just drag it nearly off screen. Alright, okay, there we go, that worked. Let me just, real quick, do that. The meta key, okay, so if you run Emacs, we get invalid hash table rehash size. I've never seen that before. Yeah, this is extremely weird. Okay, so this is Where did the invalid hash table rehash size come from? That is weird. I'll just file an issue for that. Yep. Thanks for the subscription. You now have a dab emote to use anywhere on Twitch that you have light theme, because it looks horrible in dark theme. Let's see. What are we doing? I kind of, I need to somehow set up like that OBS automatic scene switching. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just now figuring out how to do fancy things with OBS, so be patient. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I think maybe I should have the iPad and have it be really small, but then you would block part of the screen. Okay, I won't do that. Let's see, what's Emacs. Okay, and we'll see if we can attach a screenshot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. I guess add it to the list of things to look at later, because there are 55 issues here. Let's see. Pyenv make says no child process. This is not unconfirmed. Okay. I assume this means that I tried it and it did that. Hold on. How do we? We ended up back on the sorting newest first. Okay. Expect fails with segmentation. There's so many issues. Let's just pick one and... Okay. Open JDK fails. Let's see. Alright, we'll start with emoji's incorrect character. So this, my sense is that it's some kind of Unicode crap. Because, shit's like that. Let me just launch Xcode, and this will, of course, take up so much CPU it won't be able to render the stream, but I'm sure you can hear my fan going at full speed. Uh-oh. I did manage to get this to happen, where the terminal window is now covered by the bar, and I have no idea what I did to make this happen. But, okay. But let's ignore that for now, because if you try and fix too many bugs at the same time, it doesn't go well. Have you considered not writing software with issues? I've tried that. It doesn't really work, unfortunately. Oh well. That emoji, That emoji does work. I'm not sure what you would want to use it for, though. Okay. Now we're at the part of the stream where I just wait for the spinning rainbow wheel. Preparing debugger support for iPad. Gosh darn it. I've never connected this iPad to Xcode before, so it's gonna have to copy hundreds of megabytes of debugging tools to the iPad before I can do anything. So maybe we should fix fix a different bug. Well, what would that be? Like one that I don't need to I don't know. What about Safari safe layouts? You mean, you think I could use that to get the to get the bar to not overlap? Yeah, I did in fact copy most of the WebView subclass from Blink, or at least several things from it. You have to override all layout methods. Why? As far as I'm aware, Blink doesn't override all layout. I don't know quite what you mean, but anyway. Why is it when I press back nothing happens? Why is it that the URL bar shows nothing? These are important questions. Okay, where's the issue list? Apparently my computer can't display the issue list and prepare debugger support for iPad at the same time. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Methods that start with an underscore, aren't those like private methods that you're not supposed to override? Let's see. You know what? All right. Let's try and fix the oldest issue that assigned to me. Elixir doesn't work. We'll skip that because the last time I tried that, last time I looked into that, I think I remember it created like 500 threads and ran out of memory, and trying to debug that would not be fun. So Python 3 cannot write file. Cache files are created but cannot be written. Yeah, so this guy said, I will provide further debug information more than a month ago, and has not provided further debug information. You know what? Have you, do you have, lovely. Have you, you know what? Let's not do that, because who knows, the guy might come, OP will surely deliver. Ping doesn't work with IPv6. This, I'm fairly sure, is because I need to rewrite Alpha Razor's code, but I can try it. I can like give it a try and see if I get anywhere. Okay, I'll do a git pull to be safe. Okay. Ninja. So the issue was ping doesn't work with -6. So ping -6.
It's 12:15.
I'm going to actually quit QuickTime now just to try and conserve CPU, which is, you know, a limited resource. Just kidding, it's probably fine. Bad address google.com. That's a DNS error. Yeah, it seems to do this no matter what. Oh, and of course the issue is there's nothing in the etcresolve.conf file. So, alright, that works. But ping with IPv6 does not. Send to hosts unreachable, which is a different error than the one in the issue. That's funny. Oh, these are the same IP. No, these aren't the same IP. Let's see. Still, host is unreachable. Okay, that's a different error. I don't understand. I guess I can check if that's the error on iOS over here. -6 google.com. Requi from bad address. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. I have a completely different error message on iOS than on macOS over here. So, what do I do? I guess I'll debug on macOS, send to. This is a unrelated thing. Here it is. Send to host is unreachable. Host with IPv6. What do you mean? Yeah, I did try that. I did try IPv6.google.com. Let's see. Send to host is unreachable. I have no idea. I've forgotten what the order of arguments to send it to is. It's okay. Socket 0. How is that valid? 0 is supposed to be standard in, right? Yeah, I did do that. It does it seems to resolve to the same IP either way. I don't know why it would be a difference. Why there'd be a difference beyond the IP it resolves to. Let's see. Yeah, this is something funny is going on with the send to call because 0 is standard in, right? Oh, dupe 3 to 0. Okay, so 0 is in fact the socket. So then we have the buffer and the length and the flags and the destination, and it just says host is unreachable. I don't know what I did wrong. I could be passing, I could be like, I think this is probably something I can fix with a breakpoint. Actually, quick check, what's going on here? This is, I think, a DNS request. So send to does work, because it's being used all the time for DNS. Just maybe it doesn't work on IPv6. I guess we'll set a breakpoint and find out. sys send to. Okay. This is a boring call to send to. Let's just continue a bunch of times. So we're at a shell prompt, and we can go do the ping. This is probably for the DNS request. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that's having problems. So go and read in the data from the buffer and read in the socket using this socket or read. Guess that could be a problem. Okay. The family is 10. What does 10 mean? I'm pretty sure that's IPv6. AFPF inet6 is 10, okay. And then we have 14 bytes of data, and I have no idea how that is structured. It could be that that's different on Linux and macOS or something. Let's take a look at the relevant header. I just don't know what header that is. Net in IP6. Okay, a lot of this is just structures. Yeah, this is useless. This is just structures for the this is just structures for IPv6 packets. Let's see. Socket in 6. Okay, there. It's okay. So it's somewhere in here. HTON. Does the family really have to be big endian? I'm fairly sure it doesn't. If it did have to be that way, I don't see how it could have possibly worked this long. Okay, it's NetInet6. How could I have guessed that? I don't know. Super cool stream? Yeah, thanks. Do not include this directly. Okay, I guess I was not supposed to actually need to know that. Good night. What is this? Send 6? Alright, so this is the MAC structure. On the BSD derivatives, for some reason, yeah, on the BSD derivatives, for no apparent reason, they have a length field. I guess BSD is where sockets originated, so this used to be useful. But then when the whole thing got ported to Linux, they dropped the length field and instead made the family 16 bits. Regardless, let's just ignore that for the moment. So the 14 bytes of data, let's see if I can like dump this whole thing, like hex dump this whole socket, or 16 bytes. Okay. So we have 16-bit family. This was supposed to be the port. This is the IPv6 flow info. I wonder if it's okay that the port is 0. That seems a little funky to me. Wait, you know what I don't know? Is what on earth kind of socket even this is. But okay. Then we have a struct in6 adder, which is a very big structure. 16 bytes, and this is only 8 bytes. So let's actually dump 24 bytes. Wait, what? That does not make sense that... What? Because an IPv6 address is 16 bytes. So we have 8 bytes here. Oh, these are actually also... Yeah, the address just has a crap ton of zeros inside of it. So it starts with... Actually, I don't know what it starts with. It starts with 2... Okay, literally, this is just the IPv6 address you're seeing. 2607 F8 B0 40 05 08 0B. Couple of colons to skip over all those zeros to 02E. Okay. And then apparently there's another 4 bytes for the SYN6 scope ID. That shouldn't make any difference. The only suspicious thing that I can see here is that the port is 0, which would make sense if this was... That probably makes a lot of sense because this is ping. It's not making a TCP or a UDP connection. It's doing ICMP. Actually, if I can check the log and see what type of socket it created a socket with 10, 3, and 58. So that's IPv6, sock raw, and 58 is probably ICMP. Wait. 58 is the protocol, right? IP proto constants. I did check. These constants are in fact identical on every platform. And I forgot what header they're in. Okay. Net inet in he. This is ICMPv6. Okay. Which is the only protocol allowed for... Which is one of the only protocols allowed for sock raw. So this part seems fine. Well, we're translating the family, right? 10, yeah, 10 just becomes 10. It should be the same either way. And now we just make the actual send to call. Is that the right name? Sockadder IN6? I don't see why it wouldn't be. I guess it just never included it, so it can't see the debug information. But yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Because we created a ICMP datagram socket, and we are sending this packet to this IP, to this address. And we're specifying the port is 0 because it doesn't matter. Couldn't materialize. Jesus Christ. There we go. Result was -1. No. No route to host. Was that the same message I got earlier? Host is unreachable. That's slightly different. Probably 2 ways of saying the same thing. Huh.
It's 12:30.
I don't know what the C name for that error is, though. Send to eHost unreach. Yeah, eHost unreach. That seems to be the error we're getting, and I don't understand why. Is it just some bullshit about IPv6 on Mac? Probably. But you know what? I really... Fuck that bug. Well, Xcode has by now started up. We'll just work on the emoji bug. So let's see. All right. Build succeeded. Wrong device. God damn it. We're using iPad here. Waiting for device, it said. Okay, I'll register you. This is taking a little while. What's it doing? It's running it's running Node.js. That explains a lot. Honestly, what are we doing? Parcel build. It hasn't even outputted anything yet, somehow. Ah! Finally. Alright. Hopefully it's about to launch. It says running, but... yeah. Yeah, it is true. You can't... Oh! There it is! Okay, now that it's running, we could go and actually finally debug anything. Yeah, now my theory for what was going on is the code to drop invalid UTF-8 was tripping for some reason. Okay, here we go. Emoji. Which emoji shall we use? How about that one? And we got a thorn and 3 question marks. That's a very weird choice. And that's only the first time you ever type an emoji. Weird. If I go to type cat... Okay, what? This makes no sense. F09F A6B70A. Now that doesn't mean anything to me, but yeah, it's probably the UTF-8 stripping code that's screwing up. Hold on, let's dump this into a file. And... What? So that is correct. It's just getting outputted as 4 carrots. Why? I don't fucking know. Oh, it might be, I thought I turned on Do Not Disturb. It did not? Okay, fine. Okay, so it might just be, the code to output control characters. Maybe. Like, if I go check this code, I forgot where it is. tty.c. So yeah, echo control. If we disable echo control, oh, okay, so it is related to echo control. So should echo control is broken. Here's the whole conditional. So we have to have the echo control flag. Wait, you can't see this because I switched to the iPad. So you have to have the echo control flag on. It has to be less than a space character. Or a backspace character. And none of the characters in there are less than a space character, so I don't know why they got echoed as controls. This makes no sense. But you know what I can do is set a breakpoint on okay, yeah, there's 4 bytes, and every single one of them apparently got echoed as a control. This makes no sense. Anyway, breakpoint there. And I think that hit the breakpoint. Yep. Okay, so what's the character? It's an F0. Why did this pass the check? What? Oh, because it's fucking negative. Okay, how do I fix this? I have to also include characters greater than 0. There we go. This is probably just all I needed to do. And then we'll be able to close an issue. Not that one. This one. Of course, now we have to wait 15 years for it to run some JavaScript again. Oh no, it's not doing that yet. Okay. Okay, that still did that weird thing with thorns, but at least that's working. So it displays right when you type it into cat, and now I hit a breakpoint. I don't even know why. Oh, because I typed Control-C. Okay. The emojis are the wrong width, but what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? That's more of an Xterm.js problem. Yeah. So now I get to debug the weird thing where it displays a thorn and 3 question marks. That's not a thorn. I'm stupid. I have no idea what it's called, though. You know what? Let's find out. Oh. Huh. Copy? Find out what the fuck this is. That's an F? I give up. The question, of course, is why the fuck? And why only the first time? So... yeah, I'm gonna go back to the UTF-8 crap. And I've forgotten where it is. Oh, it must be in terminal. Okay. Yes, remove invalid UTF-8. So this is this happens before outputting anything. Let's see. NSLog debugging, an excellent choice.
It's 12:45.
And I just realized you couldn't have seen any of that. God damn it. OBS does have this automatic scene switcher, but it's like it lets you automatically switch scenes depending on what application is active. And I want it to automatically switch screens when I rotate 30 degrees to the left, or 60 degrees to the left. That's probably not possible without some kind of stupid robot thing. Unless, yeah, the Face ID sensor. I don't have one, but the Face ID sensor could theoretically see if you're looking at your iPad and try and switch scenes. That would be insane. I won't do that. Okay, so I'll just leave it here so you can see the log statements. C3BO, 3F, 3F. C3BO, what's that? That isn't Ed. And then the 3F is definitely a question mark. Yeah. So this was correctly outputted. The problem was in the input thing. How was this inputted? Was it like screwed up in the input process, or? Well, like if I press enter now, yeah, it says Thorn, command, Ed, command not found. And if I press up, it doesn't appear. Okay, that's weird. And then it only happens the first time. This makes no sense. Where the fuck did the Thorn come from? The Ed come from? You know what I could do is take advantage of the fact that this used to work and try to bisect. I'm just going to do that. At least I think it used to work. Let's see. I think if we go back to build, you know what? I can just go and install different builds from test flight until it works. I'll do that. This might just crash on launch because, oh, it didn't. Okay. Does it work? It does not work. Okay. Try an older build. Build with dark theme. Okay, we'll try that. Does not work. Okay, I'm forced to conclude it never worked. So, yeah, that's not going to be a good way to debug. What are we going to do? I guess we could take a look at the input code. So, we have... Where did that happen? Right here. So we can log the input that got sent. Alright, this log data here seems kind of helpful, actually. Maybe. Like, what in the flame happened here? Alright, well, we'll just, kill that real quick, and try it all over again. This time, choose an emoji that isn't composed of 2 code points. Like this money flying away emoji. Sending this before this after. I feel like giving up, you know? Because, okay, 4 bytes of UTF-8 went in. I guess, let's just set a breakpoint on this. Input is money flowing away. All right. Copy byte. Copy byte. Copy a byte. There's 4 bytes. This would just copy all the 4 bytes verbatim into the buffer, which it seems like it did. Like, okay. It did. And then we wake up whoever is waiting. Let's enable logging. How about? Maybe that'll help. Now, of course, this requires recompiling literally everything. Beautiful. This breakpoint is now useless. So what happened? Okay, so poll without a timeout returns that there is 1 byte. Read the next byte, and it comes through as apparently... I don't know what it was thinking that this might be, but it interprets it as an ed. Waits for the, so it waits for like these 4 bytes to come through. The first one it just reads as an ed. The first one it immediately writes out. The next, well, okay, I guess this one it recognizes as like the start of a sequence in some capacity. And it reads the next 2 with a 15 millisecond timeout. And then writes out 3 question marks. Now if we press it again, yeah, if we press it again, it seems to figure out what's going on, and the first one gets written out. It reads the first one and recognizes it as a, I guess, a Unicode sequence, and does the same thing. Let's read the source code for this. God damn it, I did not mean to press E. No, I do not want to jump to a line. Okay, so where does it read the line? This is a giant file. Read. Anything that ever reads. Here's the main, I guess. Read and execute commands. Show jobs, check for mail, parse command. Let's enter. That's the thing about BusyBox. You can never read any of its code. But I guess parse cmd might be what I want. Interact. Okay. Okay, it kind of looks like the parser is sort of joined with the command prompt reader. So list being a function. List open per. Here it is. Peak token. Where does it get the tokens from? There are so many calls to peak token, I will never find the definition. Wait. There is no definition of peak token in here. Unless... Yeah, here it is. Read token. Here it is. Just kidding. Here it is.
It's 1 o'clock.
Wait, what even is this function? I saw a comment at the end that said end of read token. Read token 1. Oh my god. This is actually... Really? C doesn't have nested functions, so I simulated them with gotos. Wow! Yeah, anyway. So this is the entire lexer shoved into one function. The entire shell lexer. Read token void. Oh, here's the actual read token function. It just calls XX read token. Which, how the hell does that work? Set prompt if. I don't know. P get C eat banul. What is eat BNL? No idea. Eat backslash new line. Okay. So this handles like the PS4 or something. That extra little prompt thing that happens when you put backslash at the end of the line. But where the fuck were we? How does it echo? Where's the code that echoes characters you type? I somehow, like, cannot find it. Oh, and wow, you can disable the echo built-in. Useful. Yeah, most of the matches of this search will be the echo built-in. Just kind of hoping here. Like, any matches for UTF. Input file. That's a useless match. Thanks for following, ASCII only. Oh, God. Really? This is bonkers. Yeah. I think I'll just give up. Like, okay. You know what I will do is run this in a real Alpine, like an actual Alpine Linux virtual machine, and see if it does exactly the same thing. Or just like run BusyBox shell. Now for that, I'll need to start up a VMware, and I don't know how well that's going to go with OBS running at the same time, but we'll give it a try. Okay, starting up the Arch virtual machine. There we go. So now we do the really weird thing where we quit the entire Arch virtual machine and start it again from the command line to run in the background. Let's see. Here we go. And then this takes a little bit. Still no? God. Is it even doing anything? VMware Fusion, not responding. Well, let me fix that for you. Die, fucker. No, that's still not done. How can this be? Oh, finally. Alright. Well, now that that managed to start, maybe. It's, like, still working on it or some crap. And then I'm gonna have to wait another 500 years before it can, another 500 years before it's ever gonna be able to SSH in. Wow. Ah, okay. So we'll just try over and over again until it works. How about that? I really kind of need this to be working. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, Eternal Terminal. Here we go. So we go to an authentic Alpine CH root, and we drop in an emoji, like this one. Slightly smiling face. And it shows up correctly, what the fuck? I guess we can stare more closely at the log output. Oh man, I don't understand this shit. Yeah, the stuff we read is the same. Meta P. Wait, where did this I don't understand what this \m means. I guess let's go and break on sysread. Okay, try it again. I don't know what it is. This is probably reading its password. So we'll disable this for now. Okay. Now, if I type an emoji, ready, set, go. What's the size again? 1. Okay, so reading up to 1 byte. And what is that byte that it just read? The byte F0. Okay, that's a null character, so that's null terminated. But printing this... I don't know why that made it log this weird thing with a \m. Yeah. What does this mean? Is this some way of escaping %s that I did not know about? S. Characters from the array are written up to but not including a terminating null. Oh! This is probably actually just the weirdest hack you've ever seen in Xcode. Because for some stupid reason, their log line protocol doesn't support like weird characters, so they encode them with \m or something. But yeah, it did work as intended. This is not like a sign that anything's wrong. I just don't fucking understand how it's trying to read anything. Like, okay, at this point I'm so desperate, I will do a search for the number 50, because that's the number of milliseconds that it's waiting before. That's the number of milliseconds that it's waiting before trying to read the next. That's the milliseconds in the timeout. The timeout for reading these characters. Okay. Nothing about archives. Awk. Wow. BusyBox really does have everything. How many matches? There are 53 plus. How many are there actually? 116. Okay, that's not too bad.
It's 1:15.
Ooh. No. That's not it. Let's see. File.c. Back down to 78. 63. Line edit, here it is. So I should have just been reading this file. I have no idea what the interface to this whole thing is, but okay. Timeout equals, okay, enable Unicode support. If Unicode status equals Unicode on, which we better hope it is. I mean, hold on, go to definition. Yeah, I'd better hope that that is on. But what is this doing? Add the character to the Unicode buff and attempt to parse it as a Unicode char. But apparently what happened is, with just this one byte, F0, it was able to interpret as a Unicode character. That makes no sense. How is that able to work? Definitely just \F0 is not valid UTF-8. Actually, is there any thought about what on earth the encoding is? Encoding definitely matters. MBS to WCS. Hey, Samox. Which website are you talking about? Yeah, is this UTF-8 or? Okay, this looks like a UTF-8 decoding comment, so I'm going to assume it's UTF-8, and it will never not be UTF-8. What's this editing environment? This is SourceGraph, which is, SourceGraph, which is basically GitHub search, but 10 times better. It's not an editor. It's just an excellent code browser. God. I still don't understand why just... Okay, if we go to Python, I guess, F0, I am 100% sure this is not UTF-8. It's not. You know what I want to check is if I can reproduce this over here, where it's, easier to debug. No! What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Where did the emoji go, in fact? Oh. Huh? Vim is parsing this file as Latin 1. So, what happened? It reads 4 bytes. The first one in Latin 1 encoding is ed. Alright, now how do I get Vim to show me these to show me the UTF-8 equivalent of this. It's probably the emoji. But if I set file encoding, it actually re-encodes the file. Crap. Vim change and load file with different encoding. Okay, E plus inc equals UTF-8. There we go. These show up as question marks, so that's cool. But yeah, this is the emoji I want. I don't know what this is in Latin 1. It might explain why. Okay, what is this encode as Latin 1? Okay, F0. This makes sense because that's the first byte of the UTF-8 encoding of these emoji. Then we have these 3 bytes. But okay. It read the first one and was like, oh, we have a valid thing. I don't, oh my god, why? Why would it do that? Alright, you know what? We're not going to fix this bug today. We are not fixing this today. Invalid hash table rehash size. So this is a 0 plus 0e plus not a number. What? That's a very weird number. I guess the first thing to test is, does it happen here? You just got the email? What email? Why is it taking so long to install Emacs? I thought I had good internet. It might just be using a lot of CPU. There we go, almost 97%. Is there really nothing else I should be working on? Like, I don't know. I got a lot of people telling me that, Wait, you know what? I can close this issue. We can progress. We can close the issue. Actually, no, I can't close it because I haven't pushed a build that includes the fix. This,
It's 1:30.
this isn't really a single issue. We'll just close it. Pretty much everything here is mentioned elsewhere. Is this still a problem? Okay, this was a weird problem because it, I don't know. I'll just not worry about it. Yeah, this issue, I've never been able to reproduce on my computer. Someone installed Fontnoto. Okay, Emacs. Yay. Do we get the hash table thing anymore? Interesting. So when I ran Emacs over here, we're stopped at a breakpoint. When I ran Emacs over here, if I can do that, it just did that. But over here it works fine. So I guess we'll do that thing where you install old builds, like this one. Emacs not found? What? Oh, fuck. I suspect I just completely borked it. Yeah, I entirely borked it. Welp. That's what you get for trying to install old builds. Let's see. I guess we'll start here. I try to make sure you can always upgrade, but it doesn't always work out that way for downgrading. And now, of course, I have to install Emacs all over again. Frick. Which is faster because it's not using alt CPU to stream. I mean the iPad. Yeah. Emacs no X. Okay, there we go. Emacs. This is very weird. Oh wait, no, it just worked. Okay. So yeah, it worked. I think we're gonna bisect this. Let's upgrade a little bit at least to build 46. Give it, a few seconds to initialize and produce its welcome screen, unless... Okay, it's really weird that you have to kill it and restart it again to see this welcome screen, but... Okay, that's not the worst thing. But that worked on build 46. Build 48, which is the current build. And now that works on the current build. Does it not work if I hit run now? Is it one of those things where as soon as you delete and reinstall the app, you'll never be able to reproduce it again? Probably. So yeah, now we wait 15 years for it to install. Ish. There we go! Maybe. This breakpoint is no longer of any use. Goodbye. Okay. Emacs, please. Okay, so we have this, which is weird, but kill it and try again. And we get, yeah, we don't get the hash table error anymore, so I guess we just, close the issue. Now, was there something useful that I can do now? Ooh, expect fails the segmentation fault. Let's add that to the list. No. I'm just looking for issues that are assigned to me. Anything useful here? No. Okay. Fuck this. Ping doesn't work with IPv6. What was I going to do about this? Recv from bad address yeah, that was a different error. So now that Xcode is working, I can try and debug that actually. So ping 6. Oh, and all of a sudden it's working. Well, maybe. I guess you could maybe say it's working, but it's like saying it takes 500 seconds, which is bogus. It's also saying LJ. Something very strange is happening here. Extremely strange. So the first directory from is probably just DNS lookup. And then it's not calling directory from again. That is bizarre, because it sure is saying it's calling directory from. Hold up. What does bad address actually mean? $173. What is system call 173? Sig return. What? What? Wait, no. Alright, what happened here? A recv message returned efault. I guess that's the real problem here. Oh, it's recv message, not recv from. So the message is a lie. So, yeah, what we have here is another case of recv message being annoying. Is it meant to be big? I mean, it probably should be bigger, so it's possible to see on the stream. That is true. But I like to have my code be extremely small, so I can fit 100 lines of code on one screen. Let's see. A recv message. Now this is code I have never. This is code I didn't write and I've never read, and is where the bug is. So let's go through this. Yeah, honestly, there's really no chance this can be simpler, but
It's 1:45.
But yeah, I can step through this and try and figure out why it's fucking up. Okay. Rectory message. Rectory message is the worst system call ever created. So, we're past a message header. We'll check message fake to see what was passed. Name, that's a pointer. IOV, that's also a pointer. Control, also a pointer. Flags, not a pointer. Yeah, let's get the name first. Where by name we mean a sock adger with a family. That's funny. It seems to all be 0. Yeah, it's all 0s. Why is it all 0s? That makes no sense. It probably does make sense in some way I'm not aware of, though. User get message fake to message name fake. Oh, it's 0 because it's just mem set to 0. Duh. Alright, that worked fine. Set the Selen, this a family, and copy the thing. I guess now we can have a look at the thing. Wait. That's a lot of FFs. That is a lot of FFs. This does seem wrong. What is in message name fake? It's just entirely FF. That really seems wrong. Why would it do that? That's definitely not a valid socket address. But okay. Message control. Skip that. Hold on. Man, message. Oh, this is optional. Interesting. Oh, okay, so we're not supposed to read from this until we're supposed to write into it. Gotcha. Yeah, we might just want to delete this block here. SE problem, thanks for following. Yeah, I probably do want to delete message name because it's an out parameter as far as I'm aware. But I guess we'll worry about that later. My understanding is that this code is written in the middle of the night, so whatever. Control len memset. Then we have the iovec, which is, you know, also fun. Oh, God. Alright, this is problematic, allocating a VLA inside a loop. It's very problematic. Somewhere else I have code to handle the iovec, and it does it with an actual loop. I think I actually need to use malloc here. Let's see. But is that just... But I'm just really interested in... Hold on. What's the IOV of this? It's 1. Okay, so this is actually going to work. Maybe. Maybe. I think. Yeah, the flags are straightforward. Actually, what are the flags even for? very few of them, and okay, this is indented wrong. And really, I think this struct ILVec is a duplicate of a struct somewhere else. Like, where is that? Yeah, it's there. Well, now what's the problem? I swear there's a member named Base and Len. Redefinition of ILVec. Gotcha. So, yeah, I'll just take this one out. Meanwhile, some of this might need adjustment.